Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a quick art journal layout. I wanted to apologize because I have a long time that I don't upload a video. It takes a lot of time to do it. It's very time consuming, so that's why I don't upload videos so often, but I was able to do this one now, so let's start it. I glued 2 pages or 3 pages together on my journal. It's actually a sketchbook because it's very thin. The pages is very thin, so I glue multiple pages together, and I use Mod Podge to do that, or any kind of glue, because you just gluing pages together. And I'm using that Martha Stewart decoupage paper just to give a little bit of a texture on the background, and I'm using gel medium glue the decoupage paper on the sketchbook. I'm just trimming the edges to make it even. And you cannot really see it, but this paper, it has a little bit of fibers glued to it, and when I'm trying to spread my paint, acrylic paint, the little pieces is lifting out of the paper. You're not gonna be able to see it, but it is not a big deal. It's not gonna make a really big difference. And the paint that I'm using is really simple acrylic paint, very cheap. I bought this one's Michael's, and it was like a package of 12, I believe. And the color that I'm using right now is pool blue, and the second color that I'm using is called bright blue, and I'm just trying to put just a little because it's just put a little and go building up your color, because if you put too much, it's gonna be hard to put lighter color later. So just put a little and then spread the color, and do it until you're pleased with the color that you have on your art journal. I use also purple there in the middle, and I spread it out. My intention here is to make like a night sky, and I use 2 different colors of blue, 1 purple, and then black. But again, with the darkest color, please start slowly. Just put a little bit and spread it out, and then put a little bit more, and until you build up your color, because if you put too much of a dark color, it's gonna be really hard to bring it back the lighter color. It's impossible. So I did that before, and that's how I know that it's not possible to do it. So we started slowly and build your color up. My plan is to put a moon, like a full moon there, and I'm just using a piece of pattern paper that it has like writings on it, but it's like a yellowish color. And I just use a plate, a small plate, to cut a circle, and I'm gonna place there on the side. I'm just trying to find the best place to place my moon, because I don't want it to be like in the middle of the page, because that's not my purpose. So I just use that to make the moon. And another thing that I'm using, I just thought it's gonna be too plain, so let me put a little bit of grass. And I use white because I wanted to give really a highlight on the grass. So I use my big brush markers, color white. After I finish with my white big brush marker, I just grab a yellow one because I want a little bit of contrast on the grass, so it's gonna look like still have like a feel that is turning to gold. And see that I have a darker green that I'm gonna use to put just a little bit of grass there. And all the supplies that I'm using is listed on the description below, so you can check it out. So now I'm just gluing my moon down, and I'm gonna find the best spot there. I'm using my gel medium to do that, and I'm going over the moon so I can use my big brush markers to give a little bit of color and contrast on the page with the big brush marker. Right now I'm using my white again. I just thought the grass was too plain, so I wanted to put a little bit of like flowers on it, or like little seeds. It's gonna look more like grass now. And then I went to my moon with the yellow and then my Cobalt Morton to give a little bit of depth. Now I'm using my gesso with a little bit of water in a brush. You can use a small brush, it doesn't have to be that one, and you just tap on the page and it's gonna give you like little stars. And something that I really have to apologize is I completely missed it. My camera just turned off and I missed it placing my letters there and my quote. But my quote says, "I am a daydreamer and a night thinker." And I just use my big brush markers, blue, like a dark blue and a light blue, to put a little bit of highlight in the moon again. And with my white gel pen, I'm just putting the date, and at the end of the video you can see the close-up photos of my art channel. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and give me a thumbs up if you like my video, and share with your friends if you like it, and I see you next time. Bye.